you guys have this concept of grooming, right? But that requires you have with somebody right after they turn 18.
We had already had romantic conversations and talks when I was 15.
Said that something has happened with her, or I cuddled in bed with her, that none of that has ever happened. Never.
Like, go to sleep. Good night.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about someone that I truly, with every bit of my soul, never wanted to talk about again, by the name of Onision, or as I call him, the pimple on the butt of YouTube. He's basically the roach infestation that YouTube wants to do nothing about. You know, they won't even call an exterminator for a quote. You know what I mean? They won't do anything about it. And a lot of you guys, if you're new on this channel, which hi if you're new, may not know about my history with this YouTuber. I've debated this YouTuber over all of the allegations of predatory and inappropriate behavior with underage girls, for which there's probably like hundreds of accusations at this point. It goes back years. So just some of the predatory actions that come to mind in the past when it comes to Greg, if my memory is suiting me correctly, which I know it is. Greg was collecting pictures of underage girls in their underwear on his website in the past. Greg began dating his wife, who is now, I guess, his husband because she transitioned. He can't write this. When his partner was underage and actually traveled across state lines to find states where it was legal to be intimate with them to avoid getting in trouble with the law. I guess there are accusations of him putting girls in his basement against their will. Like, this is basically the R. Kelly of YouTube. That's what you should be getting out of this. But as of late, there's a lot of accusations and things going on with Onision that have made their way onto my timeline. And a lot of you guys want me to talk about it, and I'm totally down to talk about it. So in this video, I'm going to go over the accusations of grooming of underage girls by Onision, as well as interviewing a victim, an alleged victim. And because I have received threats of legal action and cease and desist letters for every single video I've done in the past 2 months, no, I'm not kidding, and no, I'm not exaggerating, I'm going to make a disclaimer that everything in this video is alleged. All allegedly, and you are free to make up your own mind against all these public allegations. From this girl named Sarah. Sarah has recently blasted Onision and Onision's wife, who is now the husband, Kai, on Twitter and on social media, saying that she was groomed by them from the age of 14 until she ultimately was in an intimate relationship with them 4 days after she turned 18. Sarah was a fan and began tweeting Onision and his wife Lainey, who now goes by the name Kai, when she was only 13. Eventually, Onision and then LaineyBot took notice of this and became friends with Sarah when she was only 14 years old and began texting inappropriate things, had a very inappropriate friendship. These are both adults, keep in mind, becoming friends online and over text with this young girl. Sarah alleges that when she was underage, she exchanged inappropriate graphic self-images with Kai. Sarah alleges that Kai described Onision's private parts to her at the age of 14. And here's where things get even more messed up. At the age of 16, after having an inappropriate, friendly relationship over text with Kai and Greg, Sarah actually moved in with them. Sarah was going through personal family issues that led her to confide in Kai and Greg, and shortly after, Kai and Greg decided that they would let Sarah move in at 16. Sarah then, of course, lived with them, began appearing in YouTube videos with them, and speculation arose as to what exactly was going on with this underage girl living with this adult couple. Sarah now says that this was a predatory relationship in which she was groomed to eventually become intimate with them once she turned 18. So is it illegal? Technically, no. Is it creepy, manipulative, disturbing, and predatory to take a girl who is 15, 16 years old, going through family troubles, move them in, and then groom them from that age until 18, and then be intimate with them 4 days after she turns 18? Yes, absolutely. Now let's take a look at the interview I did with Sarah just this morning. How old were you when you first started tweeting Onision and Onision's at the time wife, Lainey?
When I started tweeting them, I was 13.
So you were a fan of them. Like, that was the relationship, like you being a fan of them.
I was like the biggest fan.
Okay, so clearly already there's like a power dynamic there, right? Like, it's, you know, they're adults, they're internet famous, you are a fan, and you're a minor. So already power dynamic established.
Yeah, so we were tweeting back and forth, and then he DM'd me, "Hey, how old are you?" And I said, "Hey, Lainey, I'm 14. And he said, "Oh, you look older." He sent me a message that said, I'm about to delete this app. Here's my phone number. And he gave me his phone number. And at this time, I was 14.
Were there ever any inappropriate text messages sent from Kai, who, again, is Onision's partner, to you?
Yeah. We would make, like, sexual jokes to each other. We would joke about, like, we would, you know, make jokes about us being together. But he would send me, like, pictures of like him without the top on. Basically, Kai was taking selfies and he sent me a few of the selfies, and one of them, he didn't have any bottoms on, but he had a shirt on, and one of them, like, his entire, like, private was in the picture. There was at least one picture that I had sent of me when I was 15, topless, to Kai.
Wow. How did you go from that to, at the age of 16, living with them?
So we had been friends since I was 14. I was going through a lot, and we had joked about me living there, but one night after some really not so great stuff went down, I was outside crying, texting my best friend, Kai, and he said that he was seriously going to talk to Greg about me living there. And at first I was just shocked. Like, I sat there like, what? What do you mean? And I was like, wait, really? And he was like, yeah, it hurts to say this, but I feel like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah. I think anyone watching this definitely probably feels the same, that there's really no reason to move a teenager in with you or to send the kind of messages they sent, and then conveniently, coincidentally, be intimate with you after you turn 18.
And I mean, we had already had romantic conversations and talks when I was 15. And I know that in the video that he posted online, I basically was like, oh, nothing is going on, guys. But he wanted me to make that video, and he, like, really pressured me into making it, and I really didn't want to. I have bloopers from it of me literally, like, having, like, a mental breakdown, like, sobbing, because I was just so overwhelmed.
Oh my God.
It's only, like, 40 seconds long, because he literally gave me, like, a list of things to say, and I just said them, and I just, like bullet points, didn't, like, tell me exactly what to say, but, like, bullet points of what to, like, speak about. So I just spoke about whatever he wanted me to, and then I just, like, stopped it. I didn't want to do it.
Geez, that's so controlling, right? Like, to have this adult move you in and then force you to go on camera and explain how nothing inappropriate is going on. That just seems really messed up.
Well, and also what would hurt me a lot is, like, having to watch him say, like, oh, we don't even hug Sarah, we don't even do this or that, and it's like, I'm sitting there, like, 16 watching this, and I'm just like, but yes, you do. Like, you're sitting here and you're blatantly lying, and I can't say anything because I don't want to get you in trouble.
Tell me a little bit about the NDA that you signed. You told me off camera that you signed an NDA the morning after you were intimate with them for the first time.
Yeah. He and Kai decided that everyone in their life needed to sign an NDA, and that I was no exception to that. The NDA was 1,000% for me to not do what I'm doing right now.
One thing that's important to note is that since Sarah has come forward with these allegations of being groomed from a child to an adult to be in a relationship with them, Onision and Kai have completely denied it. However, Kai was caught in a very interesting, strange lie in which Kai claimed to have never, ever been intimate or touched or cuddled specifically with Sarah, but this video says otherwise.
Said that something has happened with her, or I did something with her, or I cuddled in bed with her, that none of that has ever happened. Never.
Like, go to sleep. Good night.
But that is it for this video, you guys. Make sure you like the video, comment. I'll be reading every single comment in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe. I know this is not your first time on my channel, or maybe you just forgot to hit the subscribe button. Just do it now and click the bell. Follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. And a reminder that I'm still having my birthday meetup September 14th at the Westfield Mall in San Francisco. Come hang out with me for my birthday. I love you forever. Can't wait to hang out with you. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.